Oh, crikey, I'm dropping you. It would be helpful if I wasn't choking whilst I was trying to talk to you. Hello, Facebook from my car. I haven't done a Facebook Live in my car for a little while. So I just thought that I would come on and talk about something that I have made a video for on my YouTube channel this week. And it was, hi guys, hi Julie, hi Mark, hope you're well. It was inspired by the Bake Off winner, Nadia, who did a documentary about her anxiety. Now, I will admit I haven't watched the whole thing. I just caught a clip where this lady who's in the public eye was claiming that she was always going to have anxiety and that it was something that she was always going to have to live with. And it just made me feel really, really sad. So I just thought, this lady is in the eye of the public and she's a massive influencer. There's thousands and thousands of people who are listening to this lady, and she's a role model for many. And she's struggled and worked through her issues and her concerns and pushed herself to a place of what we would call success. She's done really well, and hats off to this wonderful human being. But I don't actually believe that that statement needs to be the truth. I don't believe that if you have anxiety, it always has to be that way. You can be cured. You can be fixed. It's not a lifetime's sentence that you are always going to be anxious. That doesn't have to be the truth. And for this lady to go on national TV and say, Carissa, hello darling, and this lady who's on national TV telling us guys who are impressionable that she will always be anxious because that's what she has been told or that she really believes. I just find it really upsetting and really sad. And I would love to get my hands on her because I know that I could help this woman to heal from a cellular level, to heal permanently. Yes, there will be other incidences that make her feel anxious temporarily. I think that anxiety and having little pieces or spats of anxiety is just part of human nature. And what it is, it's the ongoing stress. Hi Kate, nice to see you, my darling. And it's ongoing stress that manifests itself on a long-term stress, and your adrenal system basically then turns it into anxiety. But it's not something that you have to have long-term. And so I am going to be contacting this woman because I want to speak to her and help her, because this belief structure, if you have a look at anything to do with the biology of belief, Bruce Lipton wrote a book called Biology of Belief, and he actually runs the seminar free on YouTube. And it's really interesting when you have a look at this, what happens to a cell when you believe something. And actually, when you believe something, it changes the cellular structure. So our body's made up of millions of cells. Do I need to... Dogs. Carissa, sort them out. So basically, every single cell of your body is listening to everything that you're telling it. And if you're telling your cells that you are always going to be a certain way, then your cells are going, okay, let's react accordingly. And there's a really great scientific study by Dr. Emoto in Japan, and this was done years ago, and he studied the cellular structure of water, and it was really, it's amazing, because what happened was, when these glasses of water, one of them was given, held and given love, sent love. Another one was given anger, resentment, fear. And the cellular structure of the water changed. Like, isn't that wild? Like, the cellular structure of water, when it was sent different emotions, changed. Listen to this again. The cellular structure of water changed when it was sent emotion from a human. So listen, your emotions are energy. It is quantum physics. So when you are sending your cells an emotion like fear, your cells change within your body. The structure of each and every single cell changes in your body. Shall I say that again? I can't tell you how important this is. So if you are telling yourself that you feel a certain way, that you will always suffer with anxiety, that you will always be, overweight, that you will always be fill in the blank, whatever your limiting belief is, your cellular structure is changing every single day. And society isn't helping us, because nobody's telling us this. I have spent years studying human behavior, and I absorb absolutely everything. So when a celebrity goes onto TV and says anxiety is just something that I'm going to have to struggle with forever, I've had to kind of make peace with it. No, I'm calling bullshit on that, love. Because you can change. You can change. You have got to work. Yeah, it's deep work, and maybe this lady isn't ready to deal with what is really causing the anxiety. And actually, what we do is, this just one celebrity, bless her. There's lots of celebrities that are doing this, Carissa, at the minute, but I'm talking about a documentary. I need to watch the whole thing, because I may be taking it out of context. But basically, this celebrity, Nadia, who won Bake Off, has openly admitted and talked about her anxiety. And a brilliant hats off to her. And the more we talk about this kind of stuff, the more we can have open dialogue about it. But what I'm challenging is the belief that she has that she will always have anxiety. And as you've been through a transformational process. Until you've experienced a transformational process and you felt your body change, like I felt my whole being totally transform when I went 18 years ago to a place in California, and it changed the whole outlook of my life. I saw people who had been sent home to die. I hugged hundreds of people that had been, the doctors had given up hope, but they changed their diet, they changed their beliefs, they changed the way that they breathe, they did yoga, and they healed their body from a cellular level. So I'm telling you, if you can heal your body from cancer, if you can heal your body from, those rogue cells, then I am telling you that you can heal your body from anxiety. Surely anxiety is easier to heal than cancer. So I'm so sorry for any of these celebrities, and not even celebrities, but regular everyday folk that are believing that they have to, I was speaking to one of my clients today, and I absolutely love this. What a wonderful human being. But she said, we've dealt with a lot of it, but I know that we've just kind of put a plaster on it, and we've worked on tools to manage it, and she's doing brilliant at managing. But I'm like, actually, I'm so glad as a coach and a therapist that I've helped you to manage this, but I'm calling bullshit. I don't want you to manage it anymore. I want you, let's get rid of it. can we please just eradicate it from your body? So but the thing is, I'm client led, so I do have to wait till my clients get to where they feel comfortable and when they feel ready to deal with what is the cause of their anxiety in the first place. Does that make sense, guys? Please ask any questions or comment below, and I'd love to answer your questions. But when people suffer, I'm not saying that they choose to suffer consciously. You don't wake up and say, oh yeah, I'm going to choose anxiety today. It's a subconscious choice that they are saying, oh yeah, I'm just an anxious person. I mean, there's hundreds of clients that have said, oh my gosh, Adele, I thought that's just the way that I was. No, darling, that was just the way you were programmed. You weren't born with anxiety. You weren't born with feeling conscious about yourself. When you were a baby, you were confident enough to, fill your nappy, fart all over the place, you'd stick your feet in your mouth. You didn't give a crap. The rest was programmed into you. You were like love and light when you were born. Anxiety was programmed into you. Maybe it was a coping mechanism, maybe it was whatever it was. But that's a program. And if you are programmed, then you can be unprogrammed and rewired in a different way, and a program that actually serves you rather than is a disservice to you. A program that supports you moving forward into your life rather than holding you back. Because then what will happen is, often my clients will then say, oh no, I can't, I can't do A, B or C because I'm too anxious. I suffer with anxiety. I suffer with A, B or C. And then it becomes I'm going to say an excuse. It becomes a way of sabotaging themselves. So you have to dig really deep so that you can transform these negative thought processes into positive ones. But I'm telling you now, it's choice. And you guys who are watching, who know me, I am, one of my clients at the moment, he's calling me Adele's tough love, I will say it as it is. Stop choosing that. What happened to you was not your fault. If you've been through awful things like any kind of abuse or breakdown of marriages or relationships that weren't even yours, it was not your fault, but dealing with it and getting over it is your responsibility. So if you are suffering because of what happened to you and you're choosing not to deal with it, it's your choice, and I'm sorry, but it is. And people say, oh no, I can't afford, or I haven't got the time. Bullshit, mate. Bullshit. I'm not saying put it on your credit card, but I did. When I knew that I didn't want to, let me just explain to you. We're either we're motivated by pain and pleasure, and sometimes the pain of dealing with this is so bad you just don't want to face it. So again, I'm going off on a tangent, but we self-medicate with food, alcohol, drugs, and that pain of not dealing with it often becomes so bad. Then that's when my clients come to me and say, actually, I can't deal with the not dealing with it anymore, because I've either gotten so, I'm so overweight, or I'm drinking so much, or I've disconnected so far from my partner that I know now that I have got to do something about it. And so that pain becomes greater. But why wait until the pain is so hard that you're suffering? Like, I'm seeing people in my day-to-day life suffering, and I believe that we're all connected. I'm a hippy dippy spiritual bird, right? And when my clients come to me, they don't really know that. So I'm dealing with loads of corporate people at the moment, and I'm like, okay, love and light, come to me. And then I'm like, oh man, we're all connected and I'm feeling your pain. So for me, when I see people suffering, you know, I can feel it. So I'm harsh. Yes, I'm harsh, love. I'm harsh, mate. But I've got to get it through to you. Suffering doesn't need to continue. Let me help you. Let me support you. Let me, whatever I can do, you know that I will. Anybody that knows me knows that I will. You know, I want to save the damn world. But stop choosing to suffer. Stop choosing pain. How can I help? How can I serve? What can I do to support you even more? Hi Jane, hi Sarah, are you still watching? Because Facebook's really confusing because it tells me people are watching and I don't know if they are. But anyway, there was my rant. There was my rant, guys. You know, please stop. Every day is a choice. If you wake up, like every single day, I'm like, what a phenomenal time to be alive. And I've never spoken with such authenticity about this. I have never been in a better place in my life to really walk my talk, to really, like, everything that I've learned for the last 20 thank you, Carissa, love you too. Everything that I've learned for the last 20 years is now really it's consolidating into products and rants and speeches, and I'm speaking on stage now, and I'm going to get my book published. My next book, Transform for Life, is going to be published by the end of this year, and I'm so excited. Oh yes, I'm so excited. It's going worldwide. Watch this space. Anyway, yeah, it's going worldwide. My rants are going to get bigger, guys. And for those of you who are in my small community here, please use me while I'm here before, like, I've had to whack up my prices, or my audiences are bigger. You intimate lot that I've been serving for ages, grab me while you can, because in the next couple of years it's going to be I'll never forget you, but it's going to be much more difficult to access me, because things are just really taking off on a level that I've dreamed of for years and years and years, and it's all coming to fruition through total manifestation, through getting myself out of the way, from applying everything that I teach. I'm really applying everything, and it's all good. It's so exciting. And so use me, you ask me questions, let me send you like hypnotherapies, let me serve you on a level where I can serve you now, because yeah, it's all flipping brilliant. So if you've just joined me, hi Jane, I hope that you are. What a gorgeous being you are. I've not seen you for ages. Nice to hear from you, connect with you. Drop me some comments, please drop me some comments. If you're not already in my transformational inner circle, the links are up on this page somewhere. Ask to join, because I share loads in my transformation. Steph, lovely to see you. Hi. I've just had an amazing rant, and then I've just shared some really exciting news. I'm really excited. It's going global. Anyway. Yeah, I'm bonkers. So this energy is kind of growing, and everything that I've worked for 20 years is coming to light. It's coming to fruition. And everybody that's known me for the last God knows how many years and seen what I've been doing knows that I've been working hard for this for a long time. But I will not stop until I have contributed to as many people as possible. This is it, guys. This is it. Enjoy my rants. Stop choosing to suffer. Let me take you deeper, because let's not put a plaster over it, because then the healing doesn't happen on a cellular level. You can manage it. You can keep saying, oh yeah, it's all good, everything's fine. And then if you're not feeling this, like, I have felt peace and happiness I'm doing it because India's in her hoop class and she says, don't come in with me, Mum. And so I'm like, okay, I have an hour and I should be finishing my book now, but I needed to come on and say this. And sometimes I can get on my, like, get in my room where my light's shining and do it all professionally. But now, like, it's like coming from the heart in this point in my life where, I have never felt so sure. You know, I've had so many knockbacks in the past few years, and a few of you have been around me when they have been happening and I've disconnected. And if you have been like in a space with me where I have disconnected from you, then I'm really sorry, because I've been aware of that. You know, like maybe on a retreat or on a workshop or something, and I feel because of people have hurt me, that I've disconnected from a few things, and I really acknowledge that, and I've worked through it. And now I'm like so connected with who I am and what my purpose is. And actually I've gotten myself out of my way, that any worries that I have, any insecurities that I have about, am I good enough? You know, will people hurt me? Will they say bad things about me? Do you know what? I don't give a shit, because what you think of me is none of my business, because I know for every person that puts me down or hurt me or whatever, you know, I will contribute to the lives of so many more. And if you're not feeling me, if you're not in my tribe, then find somebody else that will serve you, because I don't need to be accepted and approved of from anybody else, because I finally have got it in myself. And it's taken me years to get here, and a load of stumbling blocks and a load of, you know, self-development, reading books, constantly rewiring I've learned how to rewire my own neurology. So from being a girl who felt like not good enough, and being a girl who hated herself and thought that she was a bitch, and a girl who felt that she was thick and stupid and would never amount to anything, somebody who felt that she was hopeless, and somebody who was told that she would always have weight issues and that weight was going to be the bane of her life. You know, I have got over absolutely everything, and all of that is pushed to the side because I don't care. Now I need to serve. There's so many people that are struggling and hurting and, you know, living in a body that they don't love and is hurting them, and the illness is being created from a cellular level from what's coming from their thoughts. And I know that I can serve them, help them, and I know that I'm not going to even call it a cure, because bloody hell, the FDA would be down on me like a ton of bricks, because there's not a drug for it, you know. And so like what's hurting me now is there's so many people on anxiety tablets and antidepressants, and it doesn't need to be this way. There is free things like learn to breathe properly, learn to eat properly, learn to honor your body and love the body you're in, no matter what shape, size, color, you know, whatever it is, love it. It's flipping brilliant. You know, your body is amazing. It gives you babies. Like, look at a woman's body. It gives you babies, and it gives you orgasms, and it gives you loads of flipping brilliant stuff. Oh my gosh, I need to shut up now. Anyway, Chris, you just missed me talking about orgasms and how like amazing this shit is that is going on right now. It's all going down. It's all going down. Anyway, breathe, Adele. But anyway, love yourselves, love your bodies. They are flipping brilliant. And stop choosing to suffer. Chris, go back to watch from the beginning. And yeah, this is really interesting stuff. Maybe, do you know what? Maybe if I talked about orgasms a little bit more, I'd probably get a few new followers. In fact, oh, hi. Somebody's listening to me. So maybe I'd get a few new followers. Yes. Because well, obviously, when you start talking about orgasms on lives and on social media, people start to freaking listen. So yeah, I'm going to do a few more lives about that shit. But anyway, girls, love your bodies because they create amazing things. And Chris Reese, I know I don't need to talk to you and encourage you anymore about orgasms because I'm not even encouraging you. But yeah, all good. Just like have fun. Stop choosing to sabotage yourself. Enjoy life. Smile more. And yeah, bloody love and light. That was a long live, wasn't it? I know. Do you know what? Somebody's just parked because I'm waiting for India. So he's in his boot, and I'm shouting my mouth off about orgasms and loving yourself. And I turned around, and the guy's just like looking at me like, what is this crazy bird doing sat in my drive shouting about orgasms for? Do you know what? I really entertained myself. Right, guys, I think I better go. Nikki, go back and watch it. Go back and watch this because it's too funny, especially the end of my rant because it's hilarious. Because I'm shouting, Chris, I don't know. Mr. Reese, right? I don't know why you got a mention, but I'm talking about human bodies and like how they are flipping amazing, and how they make babies and how they do magical things like give us orgasms. then you came online, and then a man who's in the boot of his car next to me listening to me shout about orgasms, and I'm sat in his drive because his wife's teaching my daughter how to do hoops and silks. Oh my god, I need to get off. It's just too much. Oh, I love the way that I entertain myself. Anyway guys, yeah, go and like have fun, watch this live from the very beginning, and yeah, I need to do this more. See you later. I need to get off because I'm gonna laugh even more. Right, love and light. Bye, peace out. You're all amazing. Right, watch this space.